Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to be taking on the final stages of the Majin Vegeta EZA. So the characters you're going to want to bring for this event are the Super Saiyan 2 category characters, specifically either Extreme or Super Tech. And to help out even more, any character that has the legendary power link will do additional damage in this stage. I felt like this was the best team I could throw together for this event. I did bring AGL LR Gohan, because I thought he was better than any of the other tech units I could bring, and he does have the legendary power link, so that will make him deal additional damage even though he's not tech. These LR EZAs are traditionally harder than the normal EZAs, in my opinion at least. Even though they're only 10 stages instead of the original 30, they do hit a lot harder and require a little bit better units to complete than normal EZAs. My case in point is you can see LR Tech Gohan over here dishing out all this damage to Vegeta, and Vegeta just tanks it with ease. Personally for me, I found this EZA out of all the LR EZAs to be the easiest. I didn't really have any troubles with it whatsoever. I remember the Brawly one when it came out gave me a little bit of trouble towards the end, but this one I found relatively easy. Especially some of these units like the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Kaba on this rotation, they are not the best units whatsoever. And even they do perfectly fine in this event. Like I said, I had no trouble clearing it at all, even with some units on this team being subpar. If you're having trouble filling out the team with tech units, there's some pretty good LRs you can bring on this team that have the legendary power link. So even though they're not tech, they'll be dishing out some damage. Examples being LR AGL Kellen Caulifla, the Int EZA LR Gohan, and the physical LR Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel. This Vegeta is actually a unit I've been looking forward to EZAing probably for a long time now. He was one of the first LRs I ever pulled, and I believe he was actually the first summonable LR that I rainbowed. He's a definite huge improvement to the Super Saiyan 2 team. Before he EZAs, he is not very good at all. You take him into any kind of difficult content and he would just get slaughtered. But now, he's a unit who can hit over 200k defense, put out like 7 million attack stats. And on top of that, getting his 18 key super will get an AoE attack, which is really good for Super Battle Road, and that attack has a medium chance to stun as well. Now, I wouldn't say Vegeta is as good as some of the other LR EZAs like the LR STR Brawly. Brawly is probably the best LR EZA that we've gotten. You could say that he is a top 10 unit. You could definitely make that argument for him. Vegeta is probably not as good. I would say he's definitely a tier or two below the likes of Brawly and the Goku and Frieza that EZA'd as well. The reason being is there's some wonky stuff in his passive that we'll go over towards the end of the video after we EZA him and review his kid. But even with all the wonky additions they gave him, he is still a very good unit, like I said earlier. He can hit those good defensive stats and really good attack stats, and makes him good in every kind of difficult event. Actually, funnily enough, one of the issues I've had with this Vegeta, which is not an issue for pretty much every other LR, is sometimes when I'm using him, he gets too much ki and activates that AoE. Now that's fine, the AoE is still good and there's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of the time you want to go for Vegeta's 17 ki super so you can get that extra damage in. If you're unaware exactly what I'm talking about, unlike most traditional LRs where their 12 key will do colossal damage and their 18 key super will do mega colossal damage, Vegeta is actually the opposite. His 17 key super, 12 to 17 key, is the one that's going to be doing the most damage. The 18 key to 24 key super will actually be doing less. So we're heading into the final stage here, and just like the last one, we'll make short work of it. Like I said, this event isn't very hard. It's just that a lot of the tech units on Super Saiyan 2 aren't that good. Instead of trying this team, you'd probably be better off trying to replace some of the units, like the Goku and the Kappa, with Super Saiyan 2 LRs that I mentioned earlier, that even though they're not tech, they have that legendary power skill that will boost up their attack. This Vegeta you're seeing on screen now is actually a very good linking partner for the LR AGL Majin Vegeta. He shares quite a few links with him before he transforms, and when he transforms, he actually gains even more links to share with the Majin Vegeta. So from here, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the end of the fight, and then go ahead right into EZAing Majin Vegeta and going over what he does. Alright guys, so we're here at the end of the fight. We're going to go straight from here to EZAing Majin Vegeta, and then doing a quick overview of what he does. Now I'm sure if you're watching this you've EZA'd units before, but just for any new potential viewers who haven't and are curious to see how that process works, we're going to go over it real quick. It's nothing too complicated. EZAing an LR is just like EZAing any normal unit. You'll go to the Awaken section and select your unit and give him the medals to awaken him. And with LRs, there's no need to train them up at all. You can just repeatedly go back to the Awaken section and awaken them over and over again until they get to SA 25 and you use up all the medals. Now, I always suggest if you have the extra Kais lying around to get any kind of unit that EZAs up to either SA 15 or if it's an LR to SA 25. The extra 5 super attack really does boost them up and give them extra power. Alright, now that that's all taken care of, let's go ahead and take a look exactly at what Majin Vegeta does here. So this is Beyond the Ferocious Flash Majin Vegeta. His 12-key super attack is the Final Impact Extreme, which raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy with a median chance of stunning them. His 18-key super attack, the Final Explosion Extreme, does the same thing, except it's an AoE and has a medium chance of stunning all enemies. His passive skill is For the Dearly Beloved. Defense plus 150%, attack plus 180% when performing a super attack, Ki plus 2 and reduces damage received by 20% when there is a ally whose name is Bulma on the team, Ki plus 2 plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% when there is an ally whose name includes Trunks Kid on the team, Ki plus 2 and chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% when the name of an ally who's attacking the same turn or as an enemy includes the name Goku, Ki plus 12 and performs a critical hit when HP is 30% or less only once. Now, I'm going to be honest, the Bulma part of his passive is pretty much never going to be up at all. There's about 0 teams where you're going to run a Bulma other than Peppy Gals, and I don't think Vegeta fits on that team. The Goku part is obviously pretty easy to get, and the Trunks Kid part is pretty easy as well, especially with this guy being on Majin Buu Saga. Now here are his links. He has Super Saiyan, Saiyan Pride, Over in a Flash, Legendary Power, Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, and Shattering the Limit. This guy's on a ton of category teams that are all very good. He's on the same one as most Vegeta's family, Worthy Rivals, and so on. Overall, in my opinion, this guy is a very good unit. If you have the means to, I would definitely EZA him. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one.